today I wanted to do a general twin flame love reading, and this is, you know, for all signs. Take it how it resonates with you. If you guys like my content, please make sure that you subscribe and maybe like this video. I would appreciate all the love and all the support. I hope that everyone is doing good today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this spread and we're going to just talk about it. I'm going to do the divine feminine first, and then we're going to do the divine masculine. So I hope everyone is doing well. But anyway, let's jump into this. All right. Angels, archangels, spirit guides. What is the current energy for the divine feminine, please? What is the energy for the divine feminine? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so far we have a romantic offer, and it could possibly be from, I'm seeing a water sign, and I'm also seeing an air sign. It doesn't have to be, but, or someone may have two offers. Let's see. The Sun. Ooh. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens here. All right. And the Ten of Cups. So I think that right now what I'm seeing is we have possibly you could be dealing with somebody else, and then you met maybe your twin after already being in a relationship. And you found this happiness with your twin, but you may be already in a marriage, and maybe, or a marriage or a commitment, or dating someone else already. And there's some like jealousy possibly, or something like that. That's what I have so far, but we're going to see. Y'all take this as it resonates. I'm just calling out how the cards come. And any guidance from the angels and archangels. Let's see. What else we have? All right. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is like quick thinking and taking some action. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So it's like it's like a sense of betrayal. So it's possible that, you know, you or the person that you're dealing with, like I said, maybe in like this is for the divine feminine. So, you know, the divine feminine may be wondering, like, should I be walking away from a relationship that I'm currently in to go towards my happiness? And there is like a fear, like, of betrayal. We're going to see as we clarify. Three of Pentacles. So this is like a teamwork or collaboration. Let's see here. It's like a betrayal in a teamwork or a collaboration with the Seven of Cups. So it's like looking and seeing and knowing what it is that you want and trying to like plan on how to even get there. The Queen of Pentacles is like it's like a nurturing energy. So it's like putting your time in. It's like you want to put your time into what it is that you want. You want to invest your time in to what it is that you want. Take this how this resonates. We're going to clarify a lot more after we lay the cup, or after we lay the cards. I said cups because you got the Two of Cups. So a Two of Cups is like a partnership. So far what I'm seeing is, we're going to clarify a lot more, but so far what I'm seeing is it's a possibility that I'm seeing that it's possible that you or the divine feminine, it's like there was a meeting of like meeting this twin and possibly already being in a romantic relationship. And then like this, your twin makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Or like there was something I'm seeing two nights. So it's like, you know, one, it's like, whoa, this is like romance, but then there's like another energy of like, you know, someone who is like kind of like not feeling it, not feeling that connection that's coming in and trying to like put a stop to that. but it's like, you know that this person makes you happy and they fulfill you, and you're trying to like think of like what it is that you want to do. And it's like there's some deception. I'm seeing some deception that's going to take place, or betrayal, or even possibly worrying. Maybe that's like what's causing, you know, like a delay on taking action, is the fear of, hey man, like if I leave my relationship, like is my twin going to step up? Or if I leave my twin, take this how this resonates, and I try to step away, which, you know, anyone who's on the twin flame journey knows that you really can't do that. But like with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're wanting that teamwork and you're wanting that partnership, you know. And even with the final, so like the final outcome on this was the Two of Cups. So it's like, it's a decision that's going to be made for sure. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. And like in this, it's like, for me, when I look at this card, I doubt you can see it because there's like a glare from the light. But like, you know, it's this queen who's sitting in her throne, and she's like looking at this pentacle, which is like, for me, it's like she's looking at her happiness, and she's like, you know, what is it that makes me happy? What fulfills me? With the High Priestess. The High Priestess is like being in using her intuition. The Chariot. So it's like she wants to take control of the situation, and she wants to go after her happiness. I'm saying her because this is for the Divine Feminine, but this is, you know, not gender related. So like there's the Three of Swords. So yeah, it's like she wants to take action on this third party energy. And then the Knight of Wands. So she feels like she's looking at this situation. This is like, to me, it's like looking at this situation to determine like, man, like, should I walk away? What should I do? And what's going to happen with that, Spirit, with the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands. So like a decision is going to be made. It's going to be going towards this King of Wands. A King of Wands can be an entrepreneur. I'm also seeing a fire sign. Let's see. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's like being worried. It's like being worried that, you know, she goes after, or the Divine Feminine goes after what it is that she wants, and being worried that things won't go the way that she's hoping. With the Four of Cups, yeah, we have like Divine Feminine is second guessing their decision, and they don't really, it's like a stalemate. But a Justice is here, so a decision you know, Divine Feminine is going to make a decision. You know, a decision is going to happen. And the Hierophant, so it's like she's going to follow like her beliefs, and she's going to stand on what it is that, you know, she sees. This could also be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. And then the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like I'm being inspired. I'm being inspired to take action. And then preparing with the Three of Wands. It's like a preparing to make a move. For the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like her stability and her security. And the Page of Cups. It's like seeing them synchronicities, and, you know, like not being able to really like deny this connection or how she feels, because it's just like you can't. And then the Page of Pentacles. So it's like really manifesting what it is that she wants. And then the Queen of Cups. It's like just by using intuition. And then the Magician, there's going to be action taken. Wow. That's crazy. So we're going to go into the Divine Masculine. And then we're going to close it off with any advice cards. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. So these cards are really small, so it's like hard for me to shuffle them. So I just like to kind of shuffle them this way. And but anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about, so this is going to be for the Divine Masculine side of the spectrum here. But yeah, any cards that come out, you know, I don't know if that resonated with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm really trying to build this channel up so I can get more messages across. We have some cards that have flipped in here. But you know, I'm really trying to get these messages across to anyone who needs to hear them. You know, this has been something that, you know, I wanted to do for a very long time. And, you know, I've really been into tarot for 3 years now. And I want to be able to share this gift with everyone else and any messages that Spirit has for people who watch. One thing about me is that I had, as I shuffle the cards, let me tell you this. So like I was drawn to tarot 3 years ago, and I was watching YouTube general messages like this one here. And you know, one thing that I had realized is that when I'm open to receiving messages and like I am on the right path, like, so like, you know how like, I'm sure like a lot of you may see this, but if you don't, then I apologize. But like angel numbers, for example, right? Like when you're seeing angel numbers, like for me, I see like 1111 a lot. I see 444 a lot, 333s. But like 1111 is a big one for me. But like, when I see those numbers, I feel like those are times where I'm like really open to receiving messages. But I always like, for me in particular, I always look at it like when I'm seeing them numbers like super heavy and stuff, like during them periods of time, it's because it's like Spirit's telling me that I'm on the right path. It's like a highway, and those are like the, you know, like the signs, like the highway signs that tell you, yeah, you're going in the right direction. So like every time that I go through like a period of time where I'm seeing like a lot of numbers and things like that, every time I click on like a video, like, you know, on YouTube, even if it's a general reading, like I'm more open and receptive to receiving the messages, because it's like nothing happens for no reason. Like I click on videos because there's something in there. Like it doesn't matter if it's that one sentence or even that one word that will pop out and it'll make sense. So for me, like, you know, it's just like, it's just so crazy. Like I never been able to really get over like the synchronicities, you know, being in this, on this spiritual journey. So, but anyway, let's jump into the divine masculine. I'm sorry about that. I just had to get that out there. But anyway, Spirit, angels, ancestors, what is the current energy for the divine masculine, please? What is the current energy for the divine masculine, please? What is the current energy? Well, too many cards. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good today. I really do. Whoa, I'm getting so many cards. I can't. Spirit, I'm flipping cards and everything. I'm sorry. All right. Angels, spirit guides, archangels. What is the energy for the divine masculine, please? All right. We're getting 2 cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pull them. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the Star. So with the 4 of Pentacles and the Star, it's like having hope and stability. So let's see what comes from that. Having hope and stability in this connection, because this is a reading about the connection. The Wheel of Fortune. So it's like seeing that this is a destiny. There's a destiny and understanding. It's like kind of like an awakening. And a Judgment card. So it's like, dang, it's like I'm getting the energy that they're like awakening to this connection and what it means. The Knight of Cups is like a romantic offer, like coming in to offer their cup. So it may be like, I don't know. And then there's like a choice and a stalemate. So either that can be you or them feeling like, you know, there's a choice that needs to be made. 1 card, please, Spirit. I had 2 cards pop out, but I just felt like, you know, put them back. Spirit, what else is there? What do you mean by the 2 of Swords, Spirit? What is it that you mean by the 2 of Swords for the divine masculine? 1 card, please, Spirit. All right. We have the Queen of Swords. So it's like having a choice and feeling like they need to make a decision soon. For the 2 of Cups, wow, they have the same card. So it's like they're trying to make a choice on like what they want to do. Gosh, that's crazy, because like a lot of these cards are very similar in the energies to you. Let's see. Yeah, there's like a betrayal or a loss. So it's like, it's possible that they may be dealing with someone or dating somebody even, or I'm not seeing any marriage cards, but it's kind of like they have like this choice, and like they're afraid to make the wrong decision is what I'm seeing. And then ultimately they got the Four of Wands as the final outcome. That is like your home and your marriage card as the final outcome. So it's like, I think that right now what I see is like, you know, they're really like, so like this is crazy how these actually popped out in the beginning. So like the Four of Pentacles and the Star, that's like, you know, that's like home. It's like hope. I'm sorry, not home. That's hope and wanting security and stability and believing. It's like a believing feeling. And then like the Wheel of Fortune is like, this is like, for me, it's like, dang, like this is like destiny. There's like destiny. And then with the Judgment card is like, okay, there's going to be a decision. A decision needs to be made. And then there is the the Knight of Cups. This is like a romantic offer coming in. And then you have the Two of Swords, which came out followed by like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords to me is like, I'm looking at my options and I'm seeing what it is. Like I'm really, really thinking about what it is that I want. And then there's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is like wanting a partnership. It's a partnership that they want. And then you got the Five of Cups. Like it's like a loss or a betrayal. So it's like a fear of making the wrong decisions or not making a decision fast enough. Take that how that resonates. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is like, that's the final outcome for like home, family, marriage. Like they want that. What other cards do we need to know from the Divine Masculine, please? The Seven of Pentacles. This is like looking at the options. This is like very similar to your energy. Why, of course, right? There's too many cards. I don't want to take all of those, Spirit. Can we please have one card? What do you mean by the Seven of Pentacles? What does it mean by the Seven of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine, please? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it's like they want, it's like they're really going within and they want to make a good decision. And that's like opening up and like really seeing what it is that they want. The Empress, they want the Divine Feminine, which the Divine Feminine, you know, that could be you or this could be you. Like if you're a Divine Feminine, they want you. And if you are the Divine Masculine, you want the Divine Feminine. That is so crazy. The Chariot. So it's like, I'm taking control. That came out in like the same placement as you. I'm taking control of this situation and I see what it is that I want and I'm going to move. And then there's the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, man, I just got to find that balance. And it's kind of like that card to me is like, man, it's like, how do I go about this? It's like, you know, a card of like, you know, I know you guys probably can't see this. This glare is crazy, but it's like the Two of Pentacles is like a guy who's balancing these two coins, and it's like kind of like an emotional balance. So it's like, man, this is like, oh my gosh, my heart is racing right now. That's crazy. So we got the King of Pentacles. This is like, you know, being disciplined and having self-control, because I think that like they want to, when they come back or they come in and offer, they want this to be like legit and right. I think they're like really thinking about how they want to do it. And then you got the King of Swords. So it's like, yeah, clear thinking. I want to make this like, I think they're like really overthinking how they want to do this. And then what do we have for the King of Swords, please? What do we have for the King of Swords? We have the Two of Wands. Like, progress is being made. Progress is being made. They're going to come forward, y'all. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So it's like, I think that it's like, it's like escaping from something. So either they had another relationship, or, you know, for me, I feel like that card reminds me of like healing from old wounds and leaving like the wounds behind in them fears. Yeah, and that gives emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like, you know, this is emotional fulfillment, you know, to be able to leave them old wounds behind. You know, maybe Divine Masculine was dealing with a lot of like different, you know, emotional blocks. Maybe they had been hurt in the past, or they didn't understand, like maybe they didn't know how to communicate their emotions, or maybe they, you know, had just these different blocks or things that they had went through. The Fool, they're going to take action. They're going to take action on what emotionally fulfills them, which is the Empress, which is the Divine Feminine. And the Magician, yes, they're action. Look, you got the Fool and the Magician. This is like saying, man, like, I want a new beginning and I'm taking action on it. Wow. The Ten of Swords. So it's like a regret or a loss, but it's like, let's see. And the Knight of Swords. So I think like right now they're putting aside, these are like them fears. This is like the fear of like, it's like, I don't want to make a decision that I'm going to regret later. And I don't want to act on this in fear. And I think that they're really in their head about that. But they have the high priestess. So it's like, they know that they're going to make a solid, good decision for themselves, and they believe in this. And the Eight of Pentacles is like, this is like engagement. This means engagement and higher education, or just like working hard. Every time I see that card, it's like working hard. This can be working hard as far as like gaining stability, or gaining like the momentum or the courage to come forward, or this can be like working hard to heal those negative thoughts and those wounds. That's what I feel for that. Spirit, is there any other cards for the Divine Masculine, please? And then you got the Queen, I'm sorry. They or you, whoever the masculine is, has the Queen of Wands. So this is like being in, they feel that vibration. You guys are definitely vibrating on the same level. You know, you may have been having, like if you guys are possibly in separation, you may have been having like these instant, like periodic, like strange, hold on, I need a drink of water. Hold on one second. Well, you guys could have been going through like randomly feeling these emotions, or like this jolt of energy that kind of comes out of nowhere, or it can either be that or like a longing, like just randomly a longing or thinking about this person like very randomly. I'm sorry. But anyway, Spirit, is there any other messages from the Divine Masculine, please? Any other messages from the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit? The Page of Cups. So yeah, that's what I was just speaking on, synchronicities. It's like a synchronicities and things like that. It's like they can't escape it either. The Three of Wands, it's like, man, having that courage and really preparing to make that move. And then the Tower. So yeah, it's the Tower. A lot of people take the Tower as something that's like so negative, but like to me, I feel like it's like, you know what, like I done been through the worst. I done had a moment. I done had, you know, like, especially like when you like having a spiritual awakening, sometimes we go through like the dark night of the soul, and it can be like very hard, you know. It can be pretty hard, and it's like overcoming that, you know, because then it leads to like a new beginning. So the Five of Pentacles, so it's like a worry. I think that, you know, the Divine Masculine had recently had a spiritual awakening, and it's possible that right now they're healing their wounds. Right now they are. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is like, man, that's just like, I see what it is that I want and I'm going to get it. And they're fighting for that. You know, I think that what I'm seeing here is that they really do want to come correct. And at the bottom of the deck, they have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is I'm fighting for what I want. That's what I always feel from that card. Anyway, we're going to ask Spirit for any advice. Let me shuffle as much as I can. Oh. I'm dropping cards. We're going to get any advice from Spirit. Any advice from Spirit. Let's see here. Let me kind of shuffle these cards up some. You guys had like a lot of the same, you know, cards, but it's like not necessarily the same cards, but it was like the same energy. That's crazy. Spirit, what is the advice for this twin flame, the twin flame collective right now? What is the advice, Spirit, for the twin flame collective? Angels and archangels, please. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like, we're gonna dive into that a little bit more. But in this, it's like the Death card. I think it's like, it's possible. For me, I'm taking this as, yeah, the Ace of Cups. So what I'm taking from this, right, if I look, because a big part of tarot is to actually look at the cards and to feel the cards. So when I look at the Knight of Swords, for example, I know you guys cannot see this, but if you guys know what the Knight of Swords looks like, it's a guy who is on his horse and he has a sword out. And it's like, you know what, I'm coming in, you know, and this is crazy because like when we first laid down the Divine Feminine spread, this was one of the first cards that came out. So when I look at this card, it's like, it means, I know that this card means like hasty and opinionated. So if there's like any type of negative thoughts, in my opinion, the negative thoughts, there's going to be a death to it. There's going to be an ending okay, so look, let me show you guys this, right? So, well, since we're on camera, I think it's going to be opposite. So I want you guys to understand this, right? So this is like opinionated and hasty, and like it's like almost like, no, like this is how it's gotta happen. Like it's like this like super over controlling way of doing things, or like a person who's like, you know, overthinking even. But anyway, like there's going to be a death to that with the Death card, right? It's going to be like an end to the negative thinking patterns, right? Or this could be like a death or an end to any wounds, any emotional wounds and things that need to be healed. And then we have right here the Ace of Cups. It's like instead of having this hasty and opinionated thing, it's like the death is endings and new beginnings. There's going to be compassion and empathy. So it may be possible that in the past, before a separation or in the runner chaser, for example, relationship, it's possible that, you know, the rejection of emotions and feelings and running from the feelings of this relationship is going to come to an end, and there's going to be a new beginning of compassion and empathy. That's what I'm getting from those cards. We're going to ask Spirit if there's any other advice. Spirit, archangels, is there any other advice when it comes to this, the twin flame collection? Is there any other advice, please, Spirit? The Chariot. The Chariot is, the Chariot to me always feels like taking action or standing in your power and taking control of the situation. Anything else, Spirit? The Hangman. So the Hangman is like, it's like, the Hangman means sacrifice, right? It's like to sacrifice. But it's like, okay, I realize, like, okay, I surrender. I surrender. That's what the Hangman says. It's like, I surrender to this connection. That's what I'm getting. I surrender. And I claim this for all of you. The Seven of Swords. It's like, I'm done betraying myself and deceiving myself. That's what that means. I am done deceiving myself. The King of Pentacles. This is like, I'm taking control of my thoughts, and I am taking control of what it is that I want. And the Magician. I'm going to take action. I'm taking my power back from the negative thoughts that I had, and I'm taking action because I want my happiness with the Sun. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. And, you know, I hope that this reading resonates with you, or a part of it resonates with you. If, like I said, if you're clicking on this video, there was something there for you to hear. So I'm going to ask the angels and saints, what is one card, please, for this twin flame collective that's watching these videos, please? What is the message for the twin flame collective right now? My angels and my saints. Reward. Reward. Man, listen. All the patience, all the work, all the dark night of the soul that you may have went through, the spiritual enlightenment, the being like, the healing and the patience and the holding on is going to be rewarding. You know, you're being rewarded. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have miracle. I want you to take that, how that resonates. And I hope that you guys enjoy this reading. This is what I have for you. Y'all have an amazing day.